everybody to another episode of Cap Talk. Today, episode 151, and we are back again. It's Monday again, and I hope you guys are feeling great. You are doing great because you had a great weekend, and now Monday is back. But that's the reason why I'm here today, to make Monday great again for you guys, and this is our 51st episode. So it was absolutely crazy last week. Thank you guys for tuning in, who was in here. And I had some small technical issues, but I think everything should be fine now because the chat was not coming up, but it seems like that everything is fine now. So today is going to be a lot of fun because we have a minor league drop that will be dropped in the stream. Then I will show off, of course, what's on the next Minor League Monday. And there is a hat which you guys were waiting for because it's another thing that came from the Discord as you guys wished something like that. And I will show off that, of course, later at the end of the stream. So let me check. First that I see in the chat today is Berg, but I'm not 100% sure if it worked on YouTube too, because Streamlabs sometimes messes up a little bit, messes around, and I don't like that, to be honest. But no, I can see that I'm now live. Yeah, that's great. So we are live on both now, and now I got also here the YouTube account, comments. So thank you very much, and welcome to the stream, everybody. And there is something cool from back in the days which is coming back, and if you are in our Discord, you probably already know what I'm talking about. So remember these? They are back today, and there is box 1, and of course there's also box 2, and this will be early previews. So let's see. I think we should put them back here, right? I mean, somewhere like this. Put them in here. A lot of boxes in the back, right? So that's absolutely cool. So the misery boxes are back. And it's a misery what's in there, but I selected 2 real bangers, of course, because all the stuff that is coming now is really crazy. And we are expecting to get a new delivery at Topper Store USA tomorrow, and also here in Europe we are expecting a delivery, which is crazy, right? And we have everything again this week for you guys. A lot of 940 frames. We also have so the 5280 joined the Toppers family. Welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for following us, and welcome to the Toppers Store family. What I wanted to say is, like, I'm still so pumped. Maybe you realize that I'm not super focused currently, because I'm still so pumped because Pierre and I had a fantastic design session at Topper Store USA together with our rep, and boy oh boy, you guys it's going to be crazy. And we are already close to 100 people in here. Thank you very much, guys, and welcome to the stream. And if you have not hit the like button, hit the like button on YouTube, comment on YouTube, type into the chat on YouTube. And if you're watching not the live and then watching the video on YouTube, you are also welcome. Thank you very much for tuning in. And let me know in the comments below, what were your favorite hats of this week that we are showing off. So there's a lot of hats coming, and of course also the misery boxes. The misery boxes are back, and this is a lot of fun. I was thinking about it today in the morning when I was running. That's the time when I have ideas like that, and I thought it's absolutely necessary to bring that back. So let's have a look at the chat. So Berg is here, Stixon is here, Capstar is here, Ricky5950 is here, Newmax is here, Sale is here, and Mr. Casanova, as well as Amitriv, and enjoying our holiday on Mallorca and still joining the stream. Thank you very much, and I hope you can enjoy your holidays, right? Mr. Pink is here, Desert Raider is here, Stace is here, and also my friend from the Netherlands, Mr. Seats is here. Fernando is here. Salute Fernando. For the Head Culture is here. Black Cat is here. Pix is here. And of course, Mr. Bango himself is here because he heard there's a Boston Head today. I don't know where you heard that, but that might be true, right? So let's see what we have for you. And we also have a drop in the stream today, and those are the hats that we are dropping today. So the Boise Hawks are dropping on both stores. So this is the hat that we are showing today, and you will absolutely love this hat. It's an absolute gem with the Kelly Green UV and the white guts. Then we got the Reno Silver Socks. They are dropping at Topper Store USA, and look at this, especially on the side patch. It's so shiny. Looks absolutely gorgeous. Great job, New Era. A lot of fantastic embroideries. And last but not least, the Lowriders de Fresno are dropping today at Topper Store in Europe with the silver script. Then we got a bouncing Lowrider and, of course, gray UV and white guts. So that's what we are dropping today in the stream. So stay tuned and know first what we are dropping today. I hope you like that, of course. So let me know in the chat, what is your favorite of today's minor league drop? Is it the Lowriders? Is it the Boise Hawks? Or is it the Reno Silver Socks? Let me know in the chat what's the hat you are going for. And I had a lot of discussions with some of you guys, and I really appreciate the feedback. So also joining more with the chat, asking you more things, having more interactions, right? So I mean, if you watch the video now on Real Life, let me know in the comments what you think about the hats. Every feedback is welcome, and let me also know what you want to see next on Topper Store or Topper Store USA, because this is very important for us. Juan Soto is also here. He says the Hawks, Seed says the Hawks is amazing. Sale goes for the Lowriders. Black Cat, the Hawks. Andreas goes for the Hawks. Tyler goes for the Boise Hawks. Hometown for the win. Yes, sir. Jay is also here. He goes for Guten Abend. Guten Abend und vielen Dank fürs Einschalten. Seeds probably would buy both. That's a good decision, my friend. That's an absolute good decision, because not only, I'm not here for selling anything, but I would go on both for both stores, because all of these hats are great, right? I mean, come on. All of these hats are absolutely fantastic. Can I hold 3 hats that they look good? This might be trouble, right? Let's try. Oh yeah, look at this. I can do that. No, all of these hats are super fantastic. Frankie says the Hawks. Kevin says the Hawks. Carlos says the Hawks. Thank you very much. Silver Socks is my initial name. That's nice. Bango, thank you very much for the sub. Thank you, sir. And this is crazy. This is crazy. All the money that we are taking through the subs will be donated at the end of the year to a special project. And I already told you I will announce that soon. I'm just clarifying some details how we can manage that, and then we will donate to a very special project. This is very important for me, and this is a very good thing to do. All right, so George is also here. Yo. Pixman is here. A lot of familiar faces are here. That's fantastic. We are already over 100 people, and I hope you guys are ready for some amazing hats. And I just can tell you, you have to stay until the end, because, yeah, the misery boxes are back, and this time they are loaded. That's for sure. And due to the fact that we don't have any voting system, we have to do it a little bit different today, but I'm having already an idea of what we are doing, right? So you have to pull the trigger and then tell in the chat box 1 or 2. Maybe we do a little warm-up now. What do you think, which box you should go for today? So type into the chat 1 or 2. I just want to see how pumped you are for the boxes. 2, 2, 2, 1, 2, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1. Yeah, see that counts 4 times. 2, 2, 1. Seems like you already think that I'm tricking you again with box 1, right? Maybe I'm tricking you guys with box 2 today. Yeah, you will never know. You will know when I open up the box. And you know, today is good due to the fact that we are streaming on both platforms. You don't have the chance to vote. So there will be no 50-50, right? Because I will approximately count what's the right box you type into the chat. It's like 2, 1, and 2. See, Bongo is already disqualified for further voting. Nana says 1, show 2, and show 1 at the end. Nice try, Mr. Pink. Nice try. Nice try. So let's go into this and let me know what you want to see first, because I want to get you heating up. You have to type in a lot of things today in the chat. So let me know what you want to see first, EU or US. Let me know, type into the chat, and then we will start from this. And in the meantime, I'm taking a small sip from my drink. Last time we started with US. It seems like that you would like to start with Europe today. Okay, let's go with this. Please tell me that the Pirates all black gold stars will restock. Archie, I'm not 100% sure. I need to check. Okay, Europe, US. Let's start. I would say we start with 1 head from Europe and 1 head from the US, right? Okay, let's do this. So, we are starting this week without any breaks. And this is the first head that we are dropping in Europe this week after the Minor League Monday. And this turned out to be really, really good because we blacked out the sock in the back. And now this Southside logo is amazing in the front. Look, oh. I left a sticker on there. All right, so look at this beauty of a hat. And can you see in the back, the blacked out sock? It looks so great. We got the Southside script in the front. Then we got the Comiskey Park on the side. We got a regular MLB Batterman on the back, gray UV, white guts. I mean, you cannot go wrong with this beauty of a hat, right? Southside script, the first time we are doing this in the front with this logo. Whoo! Too many White Sox. We need more Red Sox. There's one Red Sox coming today. And there's another one already in the pipe. You already know, Bongo. All right, and then in the US, we are taking the Rawhide to another level. Look at this beauty. We got the Stone Dome, we got this Rawhide logo, and this looks absolutely different. Oh my God, look at that rope. Holy shit. This is crazy, right? Look at this. Isn't that crazy? I mean, there's no metallic in the front, so it's metallic black pearl, but if you put the metallics on the back, it looks so nice. And then we got this cow with copper on the side. Yeehaw! Mr. Casanova is already pumped for that head, right? And we got a black brim. We got a Kelly Green UV. The Rawhide dropping at Topper Store USA this week. All right. I'm selecting. Wait for it. All right. So, then we have something special for you guys. If you're a Phillies fan, you will love this one. This one is dropping this week at Topper Store USA. The Iron Picks in the special Philly colorway. And if you know, why did we choose that one? That colorway is famous. And if you're a Philly fan, you know, and this was a perfect match to do this one with the Iron Picks and the P on the side. Kelly Green UV, a fantastic, absolute fantastic beauty off ahead. We got, of course, a Golden Betty on the back. When is the Lowriders dropping? Alejandro, the Lowriders is dropping in the stream. So you have to watch the stream, and the Lowriders is dropping during the stream within, I would say, the next like 30 minutes, something like that, right? So we got the Iron Picks, and then look at this beauty. Also at Topper Store USA, we are dropping that Cincinnati Reds, and this came out crazy because we did the dust in metallic copper. We have this satin brim, an absolute beauty of a two-tone. And then we got the Cincinnati C on the side, metallic red. It's a beauty of a head. And of course, it also has a Kelly Green UV. Oh my God. Look at this. This is dropping at Topper Store USA this week. All right. In Europe, we are going to get on a journey to the moon. And this is something we did some space hats last year at Topper Store USA, and I wanted to do that for a long time. And now the satin brims are, due to the fact that we can do satin brims, I wanted to do a colorway which is for space lovers. And what's better than using a stone dome, because it looks like the surface of the moon, right? Oh my God, look at this beauty. The Space City. And this is really for you guys who love the space, right? We got the satin black brim. We got the Space City script in the front. And then we got this Astros on the side, NASA looking patch, what the astronauts normally wear on their suits. Everything in moon colors. And then we got MLB Batterman on the back, flat, of course. Gray UV, black guts, the Space City Astros, dropping this week at Topper Store in Europe. And we are continuing the super clean athletics hats. And I don't know how long we can do that, but that's an absolute beauty of a hat. Athletic script, looking vintage with the script in the front. Small metallic details on this one with the athletics script outline. And we got your favorite side patch, the Ricky Henderson Field side patch. I don't know how they will handle it, but I think this might get vaulted after they are going away from Oakland. I don't know, but we wanted to make this looking like seashell and copper, you know, our signature colors. This is an absolute great hat. Super nice embroidery, gray UV, white guts, beauty of a hat. Dropping this week at Topper Store. So, then we will have some more nice stuff for you on Thursday, because on Thursday we are back with our bi-weekly stream, Late Night with Pat and Pierre, and I can't wait that we having this stream. So if you have not seen the last stream, watch the re-live on YouTube. We made a draft on the best NHL logos, and I know you guys are already pumped like crazy, like me too, because I'm so pumped for the NHL to come back, and I can already tell you that hats are already on the way. So that's for sure a good thing. But before this happens, we are dropping this beauty live in our stream at Topper Store USA on Thursday. So for all you European guys, this means like Friday, very early morning. The black satin brim Timberwolves. Right? Oh my God. Any idea when the NHL will start showing up? Kobe, not yet. Not yet. I cannot tell you any exact date. But this beauty came out absolutely crazy with the black dome. And look at this Wolves logo in the front, the round one. It's a beauty. We got an NBA logo on the side, on the back. I'm sorry. We got a gray UV and we got black guts, right? So for all of you guys who are asking for A-frames, we are doing a video. So I'm doing a video every Wednesday. It's called Amazing A-frames on our YouTube channel, right? So if you're looking for 5950 A-frames, 940 A-frames snapbacks, and 950 A-frames snapbacks, you have to watch that video. I'm showing off new colorways every week on our channel, and I would highly appreciate if you look in, because a lot of you people are already doing that, and that's absolutely fantastic to give also the A-frames a platform on the channel. And watch in this week, because there are new colorways arriving, and I'm pretty sure you will love them, right? So, then we got something coming to Topper Store in Europe that you guys wanted to have. And if you see something at Topper Store USA you want to have, so we are currently thinking a lot about, so there will be hats like just for the US, just for Europe, and some of these hats we are sharing, of course. There will be also sharing on the NHL and the NFL hats and all that stuff. And this hat, a lot of you guys in Europe requested, and we took it over from the US. So the Louisville Bats black dome with the black satin brim is also coming to Europe, and this beauty is dropping today. So not today, this week, I'm sorry. Mr. Casanova says, I really like the A-frames. 940 A-frames are so good. So let me know in the chat. I would really like to know that. What's your favorite? So let's say, what's your favorite? Or now let's do it different, right? Type into the chat 5950 only, 5950 A-frame and A-frame, or A-frame only. Let me know in the chat what you are going for. So this Louisville Bats is dropping this week at Topper Store in Europe. Don't miss out on this beauty. It's an absolute fantastic hat. You requested it, we listened, of course, and now it's coming to Europe. All right. Then we have something which is dropping this week on Friday in the stream from Pierre on this week's in caps, and this is something completely different, and I really like if we are doing something like that completely different. That's what we did for the US market. I'm not sure if we can do it in Europe, but it reminds me a lot of back in the days, right? So this beauty is dropping this week on Friday at Topper Store USA. So if you have missed, if you watched this back in the days, Yo MTV Raps, this was probably one of my favorite TV shows, and we made it in this crazy colorway like the original logo was. And oh my God, look at this. Isn't that the beauty of a hat? Absolutely crazy. Gray UV, white guts, Yo MTV Raps, clean in the back. This is dropping this week at Topper Store USA, live in the stream on Friday in Pierre's stream. So let's have a look. Let's have a look at the stream questions. If you have not put in any questions up to now, this is your chance, because we have a channel in the Discord which is called the Stream Questions, right? And you can type in your questions in here, and I will read them now. If there are some later and we still have time, of course, I will also answer them. And I would like to start with Opama, because he said, hi Pat, any West Michigan Whitecaps wave logo in the making for Europe? I will show off later the Red Sea, which is coming for Topper Store USA, but there are already hats for the West Michigan Whitecaps that have been done for Europe too, right? So I hope that answers your questions, Opama. Stays 252. Any Dodgers in team colors with the Vin Scully patch on the way? I need to write that down, Stays. Currently not. Currently not. Petcap is asking, what about a Modesto Ace fitted for Europe? I love this elephant logo. Pat, I got you covered. It should be dropping very soon. And this is super clean Stone Dome. I think it's a Stone Dome colorway in classic team colors. Fifth Ace is asking, are you by any chance considering a restock of the purple satin 51s? Currently it's not planned, but maybe. I'm not sure if there might be a restock at Topper Store USA from the, maybe there are some leftovers from the pre-orders. We might check that. So please send me a DM. This would be great. Dean B is asking, any Fayetteville Woodpeckers caps for Europe? Yes. It might take some more time, but yes. Bongo, any update on the football fitteds? On the football fitteds. Now I know what you mean. Yes, we are already trying to make this happen, but it's a little bit different, you know, because I think that the process of getting approved is different, like the process that we are doing with the US teams. So what we started now is there are some specials coming with AC Milan, but mostly on 940 frames. And there are more football heads coming, right? So if we are talking now football in Europe, it's like soccer in the US. And we are working on that. And not everything is possible, right? So we currently figuring out what is possible and what not. And then we are going in and making more selection on that. Berg is asking, is there a way back to the classic sports teams, classic sports team caps? It's a lot of fashion colors. I mean, I don't think that there is always fashion colors, because something like that is like team colors, or also the Phillies that I'm showing off later. Also the Ricky Henderson. You mean because of the metallics? Because what we are really trying to is going a lot on team colors, reducing heavy metallics. So that's the way we are going. And I don't think so. Please correct me and let me know in the chat if it's too much fashion. But we probably always trying to keep details of the team colors in the heads, right? So also on the Boise Hawks, for example, right? So I mean, it's not that much crazy colors that we are doing currently. But I appreciate the feedback, of course. And also on the NFLs, so team colors are mostly always a lot of the bases on the heads that we are doing. Will new NFL fitteds drop in August or September? Of course, Mr. Casanova. And we are also continuing to drop NFL heads every Sunday. And we are starting very soon on Topper Store USA too. So this is just a warm-up with one head per Sunday. Mr. Pink, can we get NBA heads without the logo in the back? NBA is long and weird looking in the back. I would like to know that from you guys in the chat, please. Do you like the NBA logo? So if it's a 5950 NBA fitted, do you like it with the logo or without the logo in the back? Please let me know in the chat. So NBA hats with logo in the back or without logo in the back. And I'm talking about the NBA logo, man. All right. Let's see what you guys are saying. And we are already close to 140 people in here. Thank you very much. And thank you for tuning in. I prefer it. So let me check. Without, Pix says without. Is there Raiders liquid titanium coming? RG, I don't think so. It's very hard to get that approved with the logo. Moin Moin chicken nuggets. Without, please. With logo, only on the side. Without. Without, with the logo, with the logo, with the logo. Okay, it seems like a little bit polarizing. I was not thinking about that. So if you want to know my opinion, I prefer also with the logo, and I prefer the logo that we are always doing is the flat one, right? Because I really like the flat one much better instead of the raised one, because I think it's also a little bit smaller, and that's the reason why we're using that one. All right, so let's see. All of the logos in the NBA is huge. With the logo, with the logo, with the logo, with the logo. Wouldn't mind seeing without the logo. Celtic script is cleaner than the Race NBA. Flat is okay. Okay, with the logo, yes, the flat one. It looks too long in my opinion. Yeah, that's the logo, right? I mean, we cannot change that, but I appreciate the feedback, of course, because it's very important to have that. And probably we do something trying with the script. I made a Celtics now with a script in the back. So the Chi League looks better. The Chi League, I think it's the same height. I'm not sure if it is, but I think it's the same height. All right, so these were the stream questions. So thank you very much, guys. And let us continue. So we are dropping this Saturday at Topper Store in Europe 2 5950 A-frame fitteds, and one of this is already in team colors again, but I know it has a satin brim in this case, but we wanted to make a real vintage looking NFL hat, and vintage looks best in my opinion when you do it on the 5950 A-frame fitted, and this turned out to be really, really cool with the large logo in the front, the Dallas Cowboys with a super nice blue satin brim, a lot of silver, a lot of blue in there, and then we got the 25th season, silver season Dallas Cowboys side patch, and we got NFL shield on the back, Kelly Green UV, white guts. This one, vintage looking 5950 A-frame, is dropping this week at Topper Store. And the second one that we are dropping beside that is a minor league hat. And this is super clean, totally in black. And I wanted to try that out, how the Chihuahua script is looking on the black hat with the blue. Can you see this metallic blue in the back? It has such a special shine, and the embroidery on these are absolutely crazy. Fernando, wait for the Steelers. We made some really crazy Steelers, and I hope that they get approved. And then we got this. See? Crossbones on the side, flat minor league Betterman on the back, gray UV, black guts, the Chihuahuas. So these two hats are dropping this Saturday at Topper Store in Europe, 5950 A-frame fitteds. All right. Three absolutely minor league gems are coming to Topper Store USA this week, and the first one I would like to show off is the New Haven Ravens, and all of these are black domes, and you know we love black domes at Topper Store USA. So the first one is the New Haven Ravens with the black and red logo, and this turned out to be absolutely sick. Look at this beauty. The R on the side. And this embroidery is absolutely crazy. We got White Guts, Gray UV. We need more 5950 A-frames in the US. We are working on that already, Hippie Dan. We are working on that already. Oh, yes. Then we got this super clean Black Dome Kelly Green UV. Look at this angry Chihuahua with the 10th anniversary side patch, with the red outline, black copper, and then we got a regular minor league Batman on the back. Kelly Green UV, White Guts, the Chihuahuas dropping this week at Topper Store USA, right? And then, last but not least, another Black Dome with Kelly Green UV, the Toros. And this time we got this logo in the front. And this logo is one of my favorite minor league logos this year that we found in the system, right? Because this looks so great, like the cow with the black, I don't know, shadows, or how should I call it? I just know how to call it in German. Maybe you can help me. The Toros Visalia, and look at this. It looks absolutely gorgeous. Topper Store USA has a killer Raider A-frame sitting with the script on the side. Absolutely, RG Lee. That's a beauty of a head. Got that Chihuahua. Yes. It's a beauty, really. So those Black Domes are dropping this week at Topper Store USA. Watch out for them. I think this one is an in-stream drop on Views from the Vault, right? All right. Then we got Liquid Titanium coming also to Topper Store USA before we come to the drop, and then showing off the other hats from Topper Store USA, Topper Store Europe. We got this fantastic Los Angeles Dodgers with the black metallic black pearl in the front. All of these have Kelly Green UVs and White Guts. We got the Ace coming. And we got the New York Yankees with the 99 World Series side patch. And those are absolutely clean ones. All of these have Kelly Green UVs. You asked us to bring them to Topper Store USA too. We listened, of course, and these are dropping next Saturday at Topper Store USA. All right, so sorry for the break and thank you. My voice is already a little bit damaged because, you know, currently I'm owing you an update on the Topper Store Europe store, right? So the team is heavily working on that currently, and we are already super close. So that's the good news. And in the next stream, I would like to show off maybe a first look, right? I mean, the look will be quite the same like the US because we are moving everything to one platform. But you will absolutely love it because then you can start collecting the tokens. We cannot carry over the accounts, but this is also good because you just have to register a new account. And with the new account, you can directly get tokens depending on where you're from, because different stores with different currencies have different amounts of signing up tokens, right? But overall, it will be always the same, of course, so there's no advantage for one or the other, right? but you will absolutely love that because we are super close already. It took a very long time to get all the product in there, and I have to give a huge shout out to the whole team because we really tried on all the fitted and exclusive hats. We have all the UV colors in there. We have all the countries in there. So you will be able to search for all of this, right? Okay, so but before I continue, I would like to tell you that we are dropping those beauties now very soon. So get to the site. We got the Reno Silver socks. They are dropping very, very soon on Topper Store USA. We got the Lowriders de Fresno. They are dropping at Topper Store in Europe, two-tone. And we got the Boise Hawks, which is dropping on both stores today. Black Hat, Kelly Green UV, White Guts. So get ready and take your chance not missing out on these hats. All right, guys. So in the meantime, I keep you a little bit updated while I'm preparing the drop, right? Is that we are, as I already said, very close. And some of you guys were asking, why does it take longer? Iron Jacket joined the Topper Store family. Thank you very much and welcome to the family. So why does it take longer than the US store? Of course, it's a little bit more complex because we're having a lot of different stores for you guys, and there will be also stores added, right? So I'll keep you updated in that in a second. So let me check, making the drop ready first. Okay. And the good thing is, when the new store is ready, you will be able, as I already said, that you can sign up a new account. You will get tokens, of course, so free tokens for the beginning for signing up. And I can also describe why we did not carry over accounts, because we were not able to. It has security reasons. We have much more payment options and all that stuff. And it was very important for us that we have, how should I say, a clean start, right? Because there are so many functionalities coming to the store, which will be additional on the store. So it was not possible for us to take everything over, okay? And that's the reason why we did it. And we also want to have this new base of the store now for creating much more cooler stuff for you guys in the future, like double the tokens weekends, what you have already seen. You will have tiers where you can earn more tokens. If you're starting in bronze, then you can go to silver, then you can go to gold, and maybe, you never know, maybe there will be also a diamond stage, right? Which has other perks that you can reach, or maybe there might be secret areas where we are dropping hats and you have to be in a certain level to see that first or have the advantage or something like that. So there's a lot of things going on and a lot of things that we can do with the store, and this is quite cool. And all the hats are now online, so just that you guys know. So the Hawks, Boise Hawks on both stores, the Lowriders de Fresno on Topper Store Europe, and the Silver Socks at Topper Store USA. So take your chance now. So if you have any questions regarding the new store also in Europe, let me know in the chat. We can talk about that. So the Archie is also asking, the EU has the token system coming also? I shop on both stores. Yeah, so this is a very important question. Thank you very much. So what's not? So we have Topper Store USA. Then we have the other Topper stores, which are spread worldwide, right? So it's not possible if you're shopping in one store, you cannot redeem the points in another store. This is very important because it's different companies, right? And this is not possible. But you can collect tokens on both stores. That's for sure, right? So this is also coming. Coming on both stores, so you can collect tokens on both stores, but you have to redeem the tokens on the store you're collecting the tokens, right? Tycop is asking, why is Topper Store USA getting most of the hats? What do you mean by that? It's like, so we are dropping 2 hats every day at Topper Store USA, and we are dropping 2 hats at Topper Store Europe, and then we have some shock drops. So there are more hats released at Topper Store USA. That's what you mean on the fitted. And I think overall, both stores are releasing a lot of hats, right? But in Europe, it's 2 hats a day, and we are releasing also a lot of snapbacks, a lot of A-frames, a lot of other stuff, right? So you have to take this into consideration. So there are also a lot of people who want to buy like 940 A-frames, and we are releasing constantly new 940 A-frames at Topper Store Europe. I want to have a plain chain filter. Is that something we can do eventually? It would be great. Bango, I already talked about this with you. That's a great idea. Thank you very much. And I highly appreciate that feedback, because we really want to listen to you guys, what you guys want. So if you come up with ideas, just DM me. Let me know what you want to see on the page. It's not like that we can implement all the ideas within a second, right? This is not possible because it's also very complicated or complex, and it's also expensive to make a store like this, which is really, really absolutely focused on hats, right? And the good thing is, as I said, with the foundation that we have, we can create new stuff and we can add stuff over the time. It might take some time, but it's very important for me to take your feedback serious. Like also what Berg said, right? Because he said he wants to have more team colors, and I don't think that we are that crazy away with not bringing on team colors, because what I meant before is, for example, this is team colors, that's a team color hook, right? And this is also team colors, right? But okay, we pimp the hats with satin brims, we pimp the hats with metallics. And I think that's the reason why Berg says he wants to have completely clean ones. But I would like to ask in the chat, okay, because this is also very important for me. What do you like more, metallics, hats with metallics, or hats without metallics? So with just type it into the chat, please. Metallics, no metallics. What do you prefer? I really would like to know that. See, it's both hats secured. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Stephen, thank you very much. Great stream as always, Pat. Thank you, Stephen, for tuning in. It means a lot to me. So I would like to discuss this with you. And let me also know your comments on that. You don't have only post metallics. You can also say why metallics or why not metallics, right? Sales says metallics. Archie Lee says, no, it doesn't say metallics. Capstar says metallics. Mr. Pink without metallics. Cap Chris both. Bongo some metallics, but I enjoy regular hats also. George both. Tanner with. 9 chicken nuggets, metallics, Inky Smudge with and without, Kevin metallics with metallic, Tycop metallics for the win, both. So that's what I also said. We are trying to satisfy every one of you, right? So we are also bringing new hats without metallics. That's what we do from time to time, and there will be more in the future too, because what I currently experimenting with Pierre is that we are working maybe on different colors, right? Thread colors that we have never used before without metallics. So there are a lot of options, and also on the NHL hats there will be also super classic ones. That's what I can already tell you, without metallics, right? But also the NHL is, if you're going on real team color, is sometimes with metallics, because the NHL is the only league, I think, where they have a lot of jerseys where they have metallics in there. And it's interesting. But I really want to have the feedback from you guys, because we are always trying to get in the direction what you guys want to see, right? So and the next hat is also a hat where you guys went crazy on the first version, and now this second version is much, it's different. It has team colors again, and it has no satin brim this time because maybe not everybody is a fan of the satin brim. But the Electric Braves is back, and this time in a vintage version, and it looks even better in my opinion than the first version, because this Ace logo with now the golden electric vibes, chop, 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 looks absolutely great on this chrome dome. And we got a navy visor, and then we got welcome to the show 95 World Series side patch, and we got a regular MLB Cooperstown baddie on the back. Metallic iris scripts. RG Lee, just that you know, metallic iris cannot be done on raised embroidery, so it's probably hard to do it on a script, maybe as an outline, right? NHL hats with gray UVs, please, especially the leaves. Yes, so there will be vintage versions with Kelly green UV, with gray UVs. Yeah, so that's the beauty which is dropping this week at Topper Store. Yes. All right. So I have 4 more hats for Topper Store in Europe, and then I have the Minor League Monday drop left, and I have two more hats I would like to show off from Topper Store USA. But first, I would like to switch to the Topper Store Europe Sunday drop, and I know it's team colors, but we pimped that hat, and it turned out to be absolutely crazy. So the Buccaneers are coming back, and this time the Pirates are going crazy with the black dome, and then we got this red satin visor, and it's time to raise the flags. Of course, then we got an NFL shield on the back, black and red Buccaneers. Are there coming caps with leather elements? No, not this year. Not this year. Amazing NFL head. Thank you very much, Ricky5950. Whew. Oh yeah, and the misery box. Is the MTV cap for Europe? No, that's for the US. I'm not sure if we can do something like that in Europe because, you know, there are different licenses. So, talking about black and red, lately one of my favorite colorways. I would like to show off what we did with the white caps, and this is dropping at Topper Store USA this week. Look at this beauty. We called it the Red Sea with the 25th anniversary, black and red, and we colored that beauty of a wave in red. It looks badass, the bloody wave with the 25 seasons side patch. Such a clean hat. We got a regular minor league baddie on the back, flat of course, gray UV, white guts. A beauty of a hat, right? I love that logo. And I know I already heard a lot of you guys were asking if we can bring that also to Europe. We will bring a white caps hat, of course, to Europe too. MTV is US, yes. Yep. Yeah, Berg says this is an example now what he means, right? But I mean, we have done something like that already without metallics, and we wanted to. So the idea behind that was like bringing back those old Reebok jerseys, right? And all of these Reebok jerseys had those satin details. And that's the reason why we wanted to bring something like that, because it's absolutely different. And I think I have to say I really like that with the satin brim, because I'm a huge collector of the NFL jerseys and I have a lot of them. And the satin on these jerseys are absolutely fantastic. And I think the hook on this is is really, really good. All right, so let's go ahead. We got left a California Republic that's dropping in the US. We have a Phillies hat that's dropping in Europe. We have a Boston Red Sox hat that's dropping in Europe. And we got a Crawdads hat that's dropping in Europe. And this is probably one of my favorite hats since when I saw that. Oh my God. So let me know in the chat what you want to see first. This box caps rocks. Thank you very much, Tony. Are we getting the Atlanta Braves, the show hat in the US? Yes, you will get the satin brim version. Satin on NFL hats is great. Thank you, Bongo, for the feedback. All right, Crawdads, Boston. Should we start with the Boston? I will start with the Boston. All right, so this is the first time that we are using that Boston Red Sox logo, and it's also the first time that we are using that side patch. And I know Bongo was waiting for that, and I already showed him a teaser of this hat because I think he absolutely likes that hat. And it's on a chrome dome, and this Boston script is the first time that we are using that. And look, the silver on the chrome, it looks absolutely amazing. Then we got this navy visor, navy button, and the side patch, I think, is for Boston Red Sox fans a very special one. The Fenway Park Citgo sign, and oh my God, isn't that a beauty of a hat? Super clean baseball hat, chrome dome, navy button visor. We got the Fenway Park side patch. Shit, this is crispy. Yes. And we got a regular silver MLB Batman on the back, gray UV, white guts. The Boston Fenway Park dropping this week at Topper Store. Oh, yes. So that's the first one. Then I'm moving over to Topper Store USA because the California Republic is an absolute beauty of a hat. And this side patch, I was celebrating this side patch. Look at this Fresno Grizzlies. And the dark green with the black satin brim looks absolutely amazing. And we got this crazy bear in the front. And the super nice detail that I absolutely love most is the G, as you can see here. So don't sleep on that beauty. This one is dropping this week at Topper Store USA. Gray UV, white guts. A beauty of a hat. A beauty of a hat. All right. So, 2 more hats. This turned out to be so great. And, you know, it's a little bit sad, to be honest, that red hats, right? Red hats. I'm a huge fan of red hats with Kelly Green UVs because also this is team color on the Phillies, and we made a super nice version of it. We used that powder blue in the front with metallic silver and metallic blue gray to make this cascading B on that front. On the red hat, it looks so great. And I mean, the embroidery on this is absolutely fantastic. We got the Phillies World Series champions with the Philly Fanatics side patch. And then we got a Cooperstown Betty on the back. Beauty, right? Kelly Green UV, white guts. And this is an absolute gorgeous hat from the Philadelphia Phillies, dropping this week at Topper Store. So, and last but not least, before I come to the minor league drop of next week, I would like to show off the Crawdads. And it's a black dome, and we did it yeah, it's such a clean head, right? It's such a clean head. But sometimes you open up the box when you get the head and then you see it the first time and think, oh my God. And I waited for this a very long time, to be honest, right? But now it arrived and I thought it's time to drop that beauty. The Crawdads, Black Dome with the copper bats. And look at this side patch, the 25th seasons. And this guy is cooking in there. Crawdads, Black Dome, Kelly Green UV. What about the misery boxes? Tech, they are coming in a second. Yes. All right. So, hope you guys are ready. These were the hats that are dropping this week on both stores. So, I hope it was not that confusing, jumping around from A to B to B to A to B to B and back and forth. But I always try to announce before I show the hat on which store this is dropping. And shout outs at this point at my at Fifth Ace. He is doing a great job always posting those hats in our Discord, and then you can see which hat is dropping at Topper Store Europe or Topper Store USA. So next week we got something very special for you guys. So the Rome Braves is dropping next week on both stores. So classic Black Dome, Rome side patch, and then we got a golden baddie on the back, Kelly Green UV, White Guts. The Rome Braves is dropping on both stores next Monday, live in the stream. Then we got the Connecticut Defenders. This is the first time that we are dropping a hat from the Connecticut Defenders. And look at this. Oh my God. Submarine on the front. It looks absolutely crazy. We did it. Of course, the Defenders are coming at night. We did it on a tonal midnight camo. We got the CD on the side. Super nice raised embroidered side patch. Connecticut Defenders. And a flat minor league Batterman on the back, gray UV, White Guts. This is dropping at Topper Store USA next Monday. That logo is really, really cool. And you guys requested that. It took some time to get approved, and we did it on a Stone Dome. And now, I know you guys were asking for that. The Calgary Cannons. And this is what I tried to do with that. Made it on this brick red stone combo. We got a flat minor league Batterman. We got the Calgary Cannon script on the side. And look at this front logo. It came out so good. Calgary Cannons are firing next Monday at Topper Store in Europe. A Kelly Green UV to make that. Whew. Look at this beauty. All right, so these are the hats that are dropping next week on, so as I said, the Rome on both stores, the Cannons in Europe, and the Connecticut Defenders at Topper Store USA. And now I'm already over the time again, but there's so many hats to show off. All right, guys, now we are doing something special today, because then you cannot trick me. So type in a number between 1 and 9, and I will take the 5th number, okay, into the chat. A number between 1 and 9, and I will take the 5th number which has been posted into the chat. Okay, let's go. So we have already 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. J-Man X says 7. So stop now. Stop now. Stop now. Stop now. Stop now. Stop, stop, stop. Can someone write in stop now? This would be great. Someone has to type in stop now. Nobody is doing that. Stop now. Okay, Tony. Thank you very much. Now it's stop. Stop, stop, stop. Stop typing in any numbers. Stop now. Thank you very much. Okay. So the number 7 is now important. So do you want to see, don't type it in now. Do you want to see box number 1 or box number 2? Type in now and I will take the 7th post. So it's not possible to trick me today. So 1 or 2? One, two, three. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Pick says box number 2. And that's what we are opening up today. Box number 2. And I don't know what's inside. I don't know what's inside. Let's see. So, ooh, it's a minor league hat. That's what I can already tell you. Box number 2, there's a minor league hat in there, and it's for sure a special one. It's from the Lehigh Valley Iron Picks, and they have a space team night. And I think this beauty is glowing in the dark. It's a very special hat. It's a very special hat. It's, I was first thinking to drop that together with the Astro Space City. But then I decided not to do it because I think you guys are going crazy on that one. So we got a chrome dome. And this is a very special experiment where we are bringing one of your favorite teams, the Lehigh Valley Iron Picks, to the space, right? And it has a ripstop navy brim, And this is the Space Picks. Ladies and gentlemen, enjoy this hat. It's a good choice that you made today. The Space Picks is coming very soon to Topper Store. But I cannot tell you right now a current date, but it's super sick. And look at this. It has this navy blue ripstop brim because, you know, ripstop is essential in the space. This brim has been made by, you know, years of development of space materials, of course, and that's why we used it. And Berg says, this one is cool. Thank you very much, my friend. I hope that you like that. So it's glowing in the dark, but I think it has to glow in the dark, right? So there are the metallics, very special used, and that's what I meant, you know, because look at these stars here, and silver, metallic blue, gray. They look really, really cool. And then we got this Lehigh Valley Iron Picks on the side. This is dropping in Europe, sale. This is dropping in Europe. Ripstop brims. Making something different. Gray UV, white guts. Lehigh Valley Iron Picks. So we are sending those picks to the moon, and let's see what happens. Thank you very much, guys, for tuning in. It was a pleasure again, even though it took longer. Thank you very much for staying on with me. And I have shown everything off, I guess. Yes, looks good. So thank you for supporting the store. Thank you for buying. If you get your hats today, I highly appreciate that you participate the drop. And next Monday, we will see us again at Cap Talk episode 152. If you were watching on YouTube and you're watching not the live, let me know in the comments below what were your favorite hats of this week's drops from Topper Store USA and Topper Store. In the meantime, I hope you can enjoy the rest of your week. I'll go back to the development cave, and we are trying to work with high pressure on the relaunch of the Topper Store stores in Europe. They should be ready soon. I keep you updated, of course. And watch my stories at Petlando24 on Instagram. If you have any questions, do not hesitate to ask us, the customer team, or us directly. We are always here for you and try to answer your questions as good as we can, of course. So thank you very much for tuning in. And it's like always, like we say in Austria. Viert euch.